The ultrasounds are the largest creatures. Despite their awesome size, these gentle giants pose no threat to us.
Oh, come on. I know you all here to see me, right?
If you folks came to see anybody, you came to see me.
But I'm the kid.
I'm the Swedish.
I hate to break it to you, but we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show. See what? Says everybody here, right? Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! The helmet master thundering rhino. I see your thundering rhino and raise you one talking donkey. Wait, look at this. The sword of heroes.
Oh, aren't we hoity-toity fancy?
And the coolest thing of all, the Ming Hammer. And they're so powerful, it can knock you into the spirit realm.
Check these. I can't compete with that.
Hold it! Oh, you just received a message from
The Emperor! Ooh. My clever son has been asked to make a special delivery for the Emperor!
How do you know that?
Simple. I read his mail.
Is that the delivery?
Oh, yeah, that's important.
It's more than important. This is the liquid of hope.
To stop them from getting inside. That also filmed right there utilizing Brownstone Street. But we're now heading into an area that we call Courthouse Square, but you may recognize it as Hill Valley from the Back to the Future trilogy. This is my favorite set piece on the whole back plot, as the City Hall building that you see there is the original clock tower from all three Back to the Future films. We redressed it to look like a futuristic Hill Valley in Back to the Future Part 2. It also served as the 1955 and 1985 clock tower, but here's Christopher Lloyd, who played Doc Brown, and also the writer and producer of Back to the Future, Bob Gale, to tell us a little bit more about these sets.
It was actually the back lot of Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had seen something on the clock tower on that ledge. The ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand all that. I was up there for a while.
It was also the town square of Kingston Falls. That's the town in Gremlins. They filmed a lot of the scenes over at Warner Brothers, our neighbor, but they also filmed a couple of sequences right here at Universal Studios. But we're now exiting Courthouse Square. We're heading down our metropolitan city streets. This first street is New York City Street, although it can actually fill in for just about any major city in the whole world. It was London in the Austin Powers sequel, the second one. It was also Minneapolis in Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is the street where they had the Christmas parade down. He was also here for Batman and Robin. It was actually Gotham City. That street to the left-hand side, running down this way, that's where Lady Gaga filmed her music video, The Edge of Glory. She was seated on the steps there with a large pink smoke machine billowing down. And as we turn this corner, if you keep looking left, you'll be able to see there's a theatre on the corner. Now this is the theatre where Mary Jane, played by Kirsten Dunst, made her theatrical debut in Spider-Man 2, also starring Tobey Maguire. In fact, we used this street as New York City in the first 3 Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire, and then in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 with Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield. But here's our co-host, Jimmy Fallon, who is also a New York native, to tell us a little bit more information about these metropolitan city sets in their New York state.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal line.
We also utilize that street for American Ninja Warrior. That's where they'll construct the obstacle course. And it's also where we filmed a couple of sequences for the Fate of the Furious. Working engines inside of them are the 3 cars from the Flintstones film. And that's because, like the characters on the cartoon show, the actors drove the cars along with their feet. But they did have a bit of help from a golf cart pushing them from along from behind as well. You can also spot we have the Jurassic World Jeep, the Jeep Wrangler Sahara, Jeep number 29, amongst the Fast and the Furious cars there. That was the Jeep that was used by the 2 boys, played by Ty Simpkins and Nick Robinson in Jurassic World, to escape from the boat. To the right-hand side was used in Jurassic Park 3. And then to the left-hand side, you can see the mobile lab. That was utilized by Julianne Moore's character in the Lost World Jurassic Park. She repaired the injured leg of a baby T-Rex right behind those windows there. Up ahead, we also have some caged Dilophosaurus. They're the frill-neck dinosaurs who shoot venom out of their mouths. So just be a little bit careful, ladies and gentlemen, because I think they're going to pop up and say hello. But he's actually been here quite recently for a few episodes of SEAL Team. If you're familiar with the show, they filmed a couple of stunt sequences inside Little Europe and decorated it to look like a country whereabouts there are sitting. Okay, not to worry, ladies and gentlemen, just a little tremor. We experience it from time to time in Los Angeles, but it's really nothing more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the big one. Please remain seated at all times and keep a hold of those personal belongings. Watch out, trams 2 and 3 on the left-hand side. The floor is coming down. Look out for that truck. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you have survived the earthquake, the big one, measuring a massive 8.3 on the Richter scale. Now that isn't just a fun ride we have for the studio tour, we actually utilize those practical effects in film and television, including in that very same episode. That Norman Bates went a little bit mad because in his backyard there is a plane crash site. Specifically, the plane crash from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. The reason this aircraft looks so realistic is because it is actually a real aircraft. It's been broken into 4 separate pieces for filming. I should mention though, it is a retired aircraft, so it was at the end of its life anyway. But let's have a bit more information about this set piece from the production designer of War of the Worlds, Rick Carter, and also from the director himself, Mr. Steven Spielberg.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Stephen had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay, I'm closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and as we depart the plane crash site for more of the worlds, we're approximately 10 minutes away.